So I want to make it very clear that this video represents me personally, and maybe some other people like that do Pride Coaster Club with me might not feel this way about this park or things that I have said today. But this is just my experiences and what I've gone through when coming here. So keep that in mind before you watch this video.
Come join us for the adventures of Pride Coaster Club. For the adventures of Pride Coaster Club.
Well guys, good morning. I'm here at the Universal Orlando, and I know, kind of a strange thing for me to be here. I've actually been invited by some of my friends who work here to come because of all the bad experiences I have had at their parks over the years. They told me that they want to come make it right. I will still never forgive you, Universal Hollywood, for throwing me out of the park after that kid peed on a baby and peed on me. And he was about 20, maybe 21. I'll never forgive you for that. Never forgive all the other bad things that happened to me at your parks. So shout out to your two associates that are bringing me here today to try to change my perspective of it, because I'm very tempted to make a video, top 5 reasons why I don't like your parks. Today is gonna justify whether I do that or I don't do that. So either way, let's go have a positive day, if it's even acceptable at Universal, because I've never had a good day at their parks, whether it's been here or whether it's been in California. You know, I've never been to islands here, so this is actually a first for me. And I have been to every major amusement park in the United States. So it says a lot that I just don't want to go to your property. But today's gonna be positive and we're gonna go have a good time. So let's go get on inside, ride some rides, and see all that there is to see. First second in the park, already another negative experience here at Universal. Like seriously, you guys need to like really figure out your stuff, especially with your guest services people. Like they have very much so issues and concerns with myself, and the way they present themselves to me is beyond disrespectful, and I don't appreciate it. Already 5 seconds into your park and I'm already having a problem. Same thing as usual. Seriously. Let's go ride some B&M. At least that will hopefully be positive and a lot of fun. So you can't go wrong with a B&M for sure. So I totally just got off some Hulk. Wasn't bad. It's a fun B&M. Like the launch into the corkscrew's kind of cool. Like it's got a decent layout. I mean, it wasn't like my favorite. I mean, I'm not like really into B&M sit downs, but it wasn't that bad. It was definitely a fun little bit of a ride. So first positive thing of the day here at Universal finally. And with that said, we're gonna head on to the next adventure. I think we're gonna go over and probably ride Velocicoaster, because I want to go see if it's better than Gwazi, because I actually never ridden it. Like I said to you guys, I don't come here, so kind of looking forward to this one to see if it's all hype or to see if it's actually good. But the only hype was real for Iron Gwazi actually makes it legitimately good, because that is a very good ride, and I don't like RMCs, as you guys know. So let's go wander and go get some dinosaur action. Now there's a forgotten character. Nobody talks about Heathcliff anymore. Love that. I don't know, some of the rides and some of the theming that they have here is actually pretty cool. Nothing will ever be better than Back to the Future though. Sadly, I don't think they have that anymore. Betty Boop is awesome too. See, another forgotten character that none of these kids will never know who they are. Not really, very mediocre at the beginning. We'll see if it gets better today, because your park is still a horrible place for me to visit, Universal. Not impressed yet. Your people haven't been that good either. Except for the ones that I'm with. Very positive. You need to hire more people like them that are positive. Get rid of some of the negative energy that's in this park. So we decided to come over to Thunder Falls Terrace to go get something delicious. Let's go wander on in and see what type of goodness we can find. So I totally got myself a brookie. And see how scrumptious it is. You can't ever go wrong with a brookie. So let's go eat it and have some brookie goodness. So I got the roasted pork. Looks really, really bomb. It's got some onions on top of it. There's delicious looking black beans, some rice, and some plantains. Either way, it smells really good. So I can't wait to dig into this scrumptiousness. So we just had lunch at the Thunder Falls Terrace. It was pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it was very flavorful. and it's awesome in its own way. You know, definitely a good little refresh for the day. But now it's time to go ride that Intamin that everyone seems to like love. So let's see if it cracks my top 10. This will be coaster credit number 420. So let's see what this is all about. Well, I finally made it to this. Like I said, let's see if it's worth all the hype of it. As of right now, I'm not too thrilled about it, to be honest, guys. So I just got Velocicoaster. Yeah, that ride's all hype. Not good ride. I want to say it's probably in like the high 300s of my credits. Just not a good ride. The restraint reminds me of the ones on Sky Crush. Not comfortable. And just wasn't a fun ride. I just really didn't enjoy it very much. And I don't know. Very, very mid. It's definitely all hype. Best coaster in Florida is Iron Gwazi by far. So, I don't know. We'll go wander around and see what else there is to do here today. But seriously, Velocicoaster, not a good ride. Don't even bother to come ride it again. It's a one and done, very much so. So to all you guys who all say that's your number one, you guys don't know what you guys just don't know what you're talking about. The ride's terrible. Very, very mid and just not that enjoyable. Just like pretty much everything else here at Universal. Mid and not very enjoyable. So let's go try to have some type of fun. Yeah, better ride in the park is Hulk, for sure. I'm not gonna get the ride Hagrid's today because it's down, unfortunately, but I hear good things about that. So I'm assuming that's probably better than Velocicoaster, but Velocicoaster, very mid. No, I mean, it didn't all the way suck, but it wasn't like it wasn't the best thing I've ever ridden. And I had a back row ride too, so we'll leave it at that. Found an All Hallows Eve boutique. You so know I gotta go in there and check it out. Anything Halloween's always good, for sure. I like this pumpkin witch hat, that's pretty cool. All kinds of fun looking stuff in here. Not really Halloween-y, it's more Mardi Gras than anything. I guess I was kind of deceiving, right?
Matt, look it!
I guess it's the Halloween Mardi Gras stuff. Legitimately, right guys? Random pumpkins and stuff, but okay. Well, I guess we'll take it as that and just wait till Halloween if I ever do come back here. It wouldn't be complete coming here if I didn't go to the Harry Potter land. So let's go see what else there is to do over here because it's always fun in its own way. Maybe I'll buy myself some butterbeer because that stuff's actually really good. I don't know, never been on this side. I've been to the one in Hollywood. That park's terrible too. So let's see if this one's a little bit better than that one. I caved in, I couldn't resist. I'm gonna have to get one of these because they're actually really good. It's one thing Universal actually does right. They actually have good food, surprisingly. Everything else here sucks, but at least their food's good. Totally got myself some butterbeery goodness, guys. These things are so good. Tastes like a combination of like root beer and like, I want to say like ginger ale or something. Super scrumptious. Snowing in Florida, guys. Look at all these snow-covered roofs here in Florida. It's like 80 degrees today and it's a snow-covered roof day. Either way, still a fun time in a snow-covered way, I guess you can say. But that's why you got a butterbeer to cool you off when it's nice and hot in the snow-covered roof ways of the snow-covered roof today. Seriously, never truer statement can be said than everything that can be said right here. That's in front of the Onceler's house, right here, with all of the tree stumps that are all over, and the truffalas that are over here, still chilling before they get hacked down in front of the Onceler's house, where our good friend, the Lorax, will stay and speak for the trees. Because nobody else wants to speak for the trees, except for the Lorax, because the Lorax is awesome. The Onceler was once awesome, not so much anymore. It's just the Lorax and a bunch of stumps and a few truffula trees left. So we just walked through the Dr. Seuss area. I want to say by far that Lorax and like all the truffle trees and the Onceler's house, it's by far one of the coolest things in this park. Like that alone right there is just awesome. Best Dr. Seuss book out of all of them. I don't know where we're going right now. We're just wandering. I don't know. We'll see where we end up next. But either way, should be fun as it goes that way. So I guess we're walking past this crazy chocolate store over to the other park. So we'll see how it goes over here. Because last time I came over here, and yeah, let's just not even talk about it. Let's just say that it was really bad and really negative. Today hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be though. After the initial hurrah this morning, it's been a little bit better. Still don't like this place though. So yeah, we just ended up over here in the studios part of it. So I don't know where we're going, but we're gonna cruise. Rodeo Drive. I've actually been on the real Rodeo Drive. Wasn't anything special. Kind of like Universal. Things that are overhyped and just not a good time. I guess Beverly Hills might be a little bit more like fun. How'd you be like a baller? So all kinds of interestingness. Let's keep on cruising. Well, I don't know where we're going. Doesn't really matter anymore. So I think I'm just gonna end this video here because why not? So whatever you do, don't like this video, don't comment, don't share, and don't subscribe to my channel because why not? I don't know. I'm having a hard time leaving like some things from the past behind. I mean, I'll never forgive Universal Hollywood for you guys throwing me and my ex-fiance and that family out of the park for some little punk kid peeing on us and peeing on that baby. It's like, I'll never forgive you guys for that. I'll never forgive you guys for the first time I came here to Orlando and how disrespectful you were to my friend who's autistic about getting his disability pass, and just how rude in general I've just encountered people here. You know, it just has never really been a good experience for me here, and it's just not good. You know, that last time I came here with my friend, I got food poisoning from your Krusty Burger restaurant or whatever it is over in Simpsons Land. Horrible. I got like super sick and we just left. Like we literally came, we rode one thing. My friend's anxiety was so like worked up. He needed something to eat, so we go to that. I got sick from it. I have a cast iron stomach. I don't get sick from anything. So there's those. Getting peed on. I'm not really a fan of a lot of the rides here. Like the visual aspect of it, like it just isn't fun to me. And I just have like a real negative time every time I come here. Like the energy to me just is so detrimental from the bad experiences I've had in the past that I don't know if I could ever really forgive that. Well, one of the other ones that was pretty negative about here in Florida was this past year. I came with one of my friends. He invited me. Everyone invites me to come here because they all know like how much I don't like coming here, and they all want to try to change it and give a different perspective for me. But what happened with him was we came on a day, we were gonna go to the Halloween event, and we show up, we go over to redeem our tickets, and when we get over there, they tell us that this is the wrong night. And my friend, who I know is very, very intelligent, called the day before to confirm that it was the right day. So whoever answered the phone on that part of it gave him the wrong information. And we came over here, basically nothing. And as soon as we were gonna go to the ticket booth to talk to whoever we were gonna talk to, this girl just had a serious attitude problem. Very disrespectful, talking down to us, very rude, then refused to let us talk to her supervisor. So after I said like, why don't you just talk to your supervisor, I started pointing at him. He took notice, came over, basically kind of refused to help us and like told us that pretty much, oh well. It's like, okay, so one of your people gave us disseminated information and you were met with attitude. I don't know, it's kind of what I've come to expect here today. I don't know. I will say like the best part of my day was hanging out with my two friends that work here. And you should be very thankful, Universal, that you have good people like them working for you, because there's not a lot of good ones here. And I hate to say that, and like I hate to say like everything that I really feel about this place, but you know, I was gonna make a video, top 5 reasons why I don't like your park, but my friends asked me to come and have another experience. So this has kind of been my experience for today. And honestly, like, it's just hard for me to let go of things from the past. I just feel very disrespected, especially what happened today too. It's like, I can't go to guest services and talk to your people over there. They start implying things that remind me of things in my past. And it's just creates a negative aura for me pretty much because of it. Like, not good practices, and just really kind of put a whole damper on the beginning of my day, as it took a lot for me to come here today. I don't think you really understand that, or I can't really explain it to you like how I feel about wanting to come here, but it took a lot for me to come here today. And just for the way today's played out, I really don't think I'm ever gonna come back, you know? And I'm gonna encourage everybody else I know not to come here because of all the bad experiences that I have had here and I continue to see here, and just negative energy. On a positive note, other than me getting sick from that restaurant, I have had some really good food at your parks. Free Broomsticks in Hollywood, very good. The place that we went to over in Jurassic Park today, can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, very good today. Your people working over there today at the restaurant over in Jurassic Park, very nice. Very few encounters good people here. You know, I'm sure there's some, but there's also some that are ruining it pretty bad for people like me and continuing to ruin it throughout my whole adventure here. So with that said, I'm gonna end this video. Whatever you do, don't like the video, don't comment, don't share it, and don't subscribe to the channel unless you really want to. Love you all. Stay safe, beautiful, and amazing. And if you decide to come to Universal, I hope you have a way more positive time than I do. We'll see you later.
Come join us for the adventures of Pride Coaster Club.